What's up, everybody? So I just want to do a quick tutorial for you guys on how you can actually create a Facebook ad campaign for your power washing, pressure washing business. So first off, you want to go to business.facebook.com. Make sure you have a business manager account created for your person or whoever runs your marketing campaigns. And yeah, just go to business.facebook.com, go to the ads manager and go to create new campaign, and we're going to go with messages on this one. What this is going to do is actually when people see your ad and they want to contact you for more information on your offer when it comes to power washing or pressure washing, they're going to click your ad and it's going to redirect them to Facebook Messenger so they can actually contact you. What I would recommend 100% is to make sure that you have someone answer your Facebook Messenger messages, because people obviously would want to have a quick response when it comes to messages. You could actually have a chat bot programmed by someone who knows how to do this, but it does take some time and a couple of knowledge, some knowledge to actually have this set up. But if you don't, just go ahead and answer it manually. So we're just going to name this campaign Power, or my bad, Power Washing Leads June, since we're in June right now. Alrighty, so campaign objective messages, we're not going to mess with this. We're just going to go click next. And now we're in the ad set level. You don't really have to change this. What you do here in the ad set level is actually define who your audience is, who you want to target, and where you want to target. So ad type, click to message. So when people click on it, they're going to actually send you a message. You could actually send them to Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, if you have WhatsApp, or Instagram Direct. We're just going to use Messenger. Go ahead and use your Facebook page. Make sure you're not confusing it in case you are actually using a couple more Facebook pages within your business manager. So make sure you do select the correct Facebook page. All right, so one thing I do want to point out, I do live in Mexico. I do run campaigns for clients in Mexico. So in my case, it says Mexican peso, but it's going to show US dollars. So I know it's going to show a little bit higher, but we're just going to go with probably $10 to start with. In your case, $10 per day for about 30 days. So we're looking at roughly $300 per month, which is actually on the lower end of what we should be spending. So daily budget, I'm going to leave it as 200 because that's the equivalent to Mexican pesos. 200 pesos is actually $10. So we're just going to leave it as 200. Start date, it's going to automatically begin today when you start running the campaign. So I wouldn't mess with that. Audience. So we're going to do this right now. We're going to edit locations and you're going to go to your area. I'm going to cancel my location. So as some of you guys might know, I do visit Hacienda Heights because that's where my family lives. So I'm just going to drop the pin here in Hacienda Heights and it's going to give me a huge radius. I'm just going to go down on it, maybe 3 miles around it. That's going to be pretty decent. You could play around with this 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 miles, whatever you want to target. And make sure on locations you hit people living in this location, not people recently in this location, because it might be people visiting and they actually don't live there. So ages, let's say homeowners are maybe 28 and higher. So we might go with 29 to 65 plus. Genders, we'll go with men and women. Detailed targeting, I could probably mess around with this, but this is actually where you add like the interests or demographics of the people living in your area. So maybe we could hit home and garden or home improvement, do it yourself, to kind of target people that are actually homeowners. The only bad thing about Facebook is that you can't target homeowners directly because it's not going to show. If we click homeowners, it says homeowner here, but this is interest. This is an interest in pages that are expressed as homeowners, but they aren't actually homeowners. So just go ahead and dig deeper into this detailed targeting with what your ideal audience or ideal target client is, and just add the demographics or interest. If you don't know what to target, the good thing about Facebook is that you could actually click on browse. You could go to behaviors, demographics. So demographics, you could go through education, people that have some fields of study, financial, like income. You could go with the top 10% of earners in household income, which is probably people that would have a little bit more money to spend for these services and any other services. If their parents are not, what their relationship is, if they're married, if they're single, engaged, what type of work they have, job titles, what industries they work in. So you could probably go deep into this by yourself. In this case, we're just going to leave it as is. We're just targeting based on location and age. So we have a potential reach of 60,000 people. With our $10 budget, we actually have a reach of 212 to 613 daily results of people that are actually going to look at our ad. And you're looking at around 10 or less conversations per day. Obviously, if you ramp this up to probably double, which is $20 per day or $600 per month, you could actually get more reach and more conversations per day. So it depends on your marketing budget. Languages, yeah, we'll just leave all languages. We'll just leave automatic placements. What this does is actually tells you, do you want your ad to go to on Instagram, Facebook, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Discover? I'll just leave it as automatic. I just want to see how our ads perform in probably 3 to 4, maybe 5 days. What I would recommend is just keep on running your ads for at least 3 to 5 days. If you don't get any messages, you'll start looking at whether your audience targeting is wrong, or maybe your ad creative isn't as isn't really, good looking as to make people actually stop and look at your ad, or maybe your offer isn't simply that good that makes people want to actually contact you. So let's just name this ad number 1. Again, make sure you on identity, you click on your Facebook page. If you do have an Instagram linked to your Facebook page, make sure you select it. I don't for this one, so I won't actually connect it. Ad setup, we do want to create an ad. Single image. If you have a video, go ahead and add a video. If you have one single image, go ahead and add an image. A carousel is basically 2 or more images. But in this case, I just created one image. Scroll down and click on add media. I'm going to add an image, and I'm going to upload an image that I just actually designed in Canva. If you guys haven't used Canva, I do recommend you use Canva if you don't have a lot of knowledge when it comes to graphic design. I personally don't. I'm not really good at graphic design, but Canva makes it really easy for you guys to actually go ahead and design based on a couple templates that Canva gives you automatically. And then you could just change the text. So in this case, it depends on your offer. I really don't know what you guys offer when it's a first-time client. Maybe it's a free sidewalk or free driveway cleaning when they actually purchase a whole exterior house power wash. I don't know. It depends on your offer. So make sure you make that offer clear on your image. Primary text, you want to let people know what your main offer is. So you could actually call people out like, attention Hacienda Heights residents. So what you're doing here is you're actually letting people know that you're calling out all Hacienda Heights residents. So maybe the only people that are only going to click on your ad are Hacienda Heights residents, or people that actually resonate with this. So now, since we're targeting Hacienda Heights, and we want to go with homeowners or residents, you're already calling out your audience. So it makes your ad more clickable to the people. So you can actually add a copy like, we are offering a new June special. Get 20% off your first power wash with us. when it comes to copywriting, I do suggest adding a little bit of maybe like urgency. You Today's June 8th, so maybe run this offer until Friday, June 11th, and go ahead and probably write offer valid until this Friday, June 11th, right? Yeah, I guess it was 11th. There we go. You're creating attention. This is like your attention grabber. Attention Hacienda Heights residents. You're being clear with your offer in the text, in the copy, and in the image. So you're being coherent with what you're offering. And then you're adding a little bit of urgency. Offer valid until this Friday, June 11th. So that's going to make people be like, okay, you know what? This offer isn't going to last long. I should actually go ahead and redeem this offer. And headline, you can actually just go ahead and chat with us. There you go. Makes it easier, and you're actually just telling people chat with us, and they're going to go ahead and click this button, and they're automatically going to be prompted to the Facebook Messenger. I wouldn't add anything here in description. Call to action is basically what this button says. Just leave it as is because we do want people to see that it says send message. And that's basically it. That's our ad. You can see the preview here. Just make sure this preview is on so you could see the preview of how your ad's going to look. This is pretty good. And this 20% off is kind of contrasts from the image behind so that people can actually stop and see, 20% off. And they can actually read what the offer is about. And just make sure you go ahead and click publish. I'm not going to publish it because I'm not going to run this ad since I don't have a power washing business right now. But this is just so it helps you guys kind of a basic walkthrough on Facebook ads and how it can actually help your business. So yeah, it's going to take probably around half an hour to maybe even 6 hours to get your ad approved. And yeah, once it's running, make sure to be on the lookout for any Facebook Messenger messages from people that would want to redeem the offer. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and comment down below and I'll be sure to answer your guys' question. All right. Thank you guys.